So welcome, this is yoga. I'm Kari. I'm just gonna come to a nice, comfortable seated position and just start moving your head side to side, loosening up through the neck and remembering that's part of our spine. So as we loosen through the neck, we wanna try to relax through the shoulders and just start feeling into your breath. Wherever you're at today, just notice and start bringing the chin into the chest and then make those little movements side to side and turn into more of little half moon crescents. Moving the chin one side and the other side, keeping those shoulders low, spine long, moving with that breath. And the next time that you're over to the right side, stay looking over to the right, and then just bring your chin up and down, up and down. While you're here, take that left arm, stretch out with the palm facing upward, and keep moving that chin up and down. So your opposite arm is out. Whichever way you're looking, extend the opposite arm. Good. And then point the palm the opposite direction, so just twist the shoulder and keep the arm long, rotate the palm of your hand the other direction. Keep moving that head up and down. And then neutralize your chin. That left arm is going to go all the way behind you. Right arm extend up and keep twisting. Inhale, reach that right arm up. Exhale, take that right hand onto the left leg. Twist. We're going to stay here 5 breaths. With each exhalation, see if you can twist a little bit deeper. Two more deep breaths. On exhalation, we're going to gently unwind, extend both arms out, palms face up, and we're just going to take a few twists here. Just moving with the breath. Twist side to side. Try to exhale when you twist and inhale as you come back to center. Keep pointing those palms upward. We're going to try to slow it down even more. Inhale, center, exhale, twist. Inhale, center, exhale, twist. Whichever way you're going, try to exhale on the twist. All right, we're going to do the same thing, but this time palms face down. And keep twisting. Inhale to center, exhale to twist. Good, 2 more each side. And come back to center. Arms out to the side and just bring your palms up and down. Rotate through the shoulders. Your arms might be getting a little bit tired. Just try to stretch through it. Remember, this is just our own arm weight. And extend through your fingers. Try to move with that breath. Inhale, palms face up. Exhale, palms face down. 5, 4, slow it down just a little bit. 3, 2, and 1. Place both hands back onto your lap. Start looking over to the left side. So we're going opposite direction. And then just bring that chin up and down. And if you're ready, extend your right arm out, palm facing up. So it's opposite arm to the way that you're looking. If you're with me, it's right arm out, looking to the left. Try to move with the breath. Inhale up, exhale down. Keep stretching out that right arm like somebody's pulling your arm from you. And then when you're ready, that palm's going to face the other way. So just rotate from the shoulder and just point that palm in the opposite direction. Extend through those fingers. Two more. And then neutralize your chin. Take both arms all the way up. Reach up. Extend. Lengthen through the spine. Deep breath in. Exhale. Twist one way. Let the arms come down. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Use those arms to help you. Inhale. Reach it up. Exhale. Twist that other way. We're going to move with the breath. Just like this. Inhaling. Reaching up. Exhaling. Twisting. Take your time. Try to really focus on that exhalation and know the inhalation will come. Inhalation just naturally comes. Just exhale out as much as you can. Just at your own pace. Four more deep breaths. Try to take two more each side. Really focusing on the exhalation. Good. One more each side. Take your time. And when you're ready, bring it back to center. Bring your palms to your heart center. Take your arms all the way out, up in front, above you. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, bow down. And try to extend through the shoulders. You're still in whatever comfortable leg position. Try not to let your elbows touch onto the ground, but try to put your forehead onto the mat. And on your next exhalation, gently walk yourself up. Find your block. Wherever your block is, find that block. We're going to extend our legs long. If you don't have a block, you could use a pillow or a book or just something to prop up on. We're going to start by placing the block under just your right knee. The left knee is free from a block. So no block on the left side. Right knee is slightly bent. That block is under there to help you. Inhale, reach the arms up. Deep breath in. Exhale, hug in just to your left side. If you can't reach your foot, use your strap to help you. We're going to take a few moving breaths into this. So that right leg is still bent. Left leg is straight. We're going to exhale deep into it. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, try to fold from the hip bone right here, this little pivot point. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. If you can easily reach your foot, go ahead and reach your foot. Just keep inhaling up. Exhale, fold down. Inhaling up. Exhale, fold. 5 more. 5. 4. 3. 2. And then stay low into this. Maybe wiggle those hips just a little bit so you get even deeper. We're just going to stay here, hug low. Keep reaching your nose toward your shin. So I want you to really draw that belly in, lean forward. Focus on that left leg. Two more deep breaths. On your exhalation, walk yourself up. Keep the left leg straight. We're going to bend that right knee in, hug it in. Start hugging it in. See how high you can get it up close toward your seat bones. And then we're going to start twisting toward that bent knee side. Hook onto that elbow. Walk your right hand back behind you. Look behind that right shoulder. Try to keep your elbows in, tucked in toward your ribs, shoulders low, and you might feel a little stretch through the IT band on that right side too. And try to twist even those eyeballs. Breathe. Good. Two more deep breaths. On the exhale, unwind. Now we're going to open up the heart. So keep that right leg bent, left leg extend long. See if you can bring your right arm over that bent knee, and then we're opening up the heart. Look behind you, this time left side. But we're still going to keep the shoulders low, elbows tucked in, and try to twist even those eyeballs. Chin parallel to the ground. Good. Two more deep breaths. All right, now we're going to take it back over to this other side. So we're crossing left. So you can either do what we did before and hug on, or if you can totally cross that left arm over your right leg, twist here. And if you want more of a challenge, try to bind, bending the left elbow. Make sure that right heel's high up toward your seat. You can bind by catching your fingers behind you. So it would look like catching those fingers, or use a strap to help you. And look behind the right shoulder. Breathe. Try to keep those shoulders low. 3 more deep breaths. And on the exhalation, slowly unwind. This bent knee is going to go out to the side. Extend left leg out. So right knee bends to the right. Left leg extends out to the left. Make sure you're grounded through those seat bones. If your left knee's coming up, you could put a block under it, or you could just press it down. Start shifting over that long leg. Try to catch your foot. If you need to, hold on to your strap to help you. And we're just trying to catch that foot on the left side. However, it's easiest for you. Good. We're going to take 5 deep breaths here, and then we're going to add an extra twist into it. Okay, this feels good. You can stay here. Or for that challenge, hold on to that left foot with your right hand. Left arm's going to come right in front of you and gently press and try to look up to the ceiling. 5 more breaths, wherever you're at. Good job, you guys. And the exhalation gently unwinds you. Extend both legs out long. Now we're going to go to the other side. So this time, the right leg's going to stay long. Put that block under your left knee. Feel grounded through your seat bones. Lift up. Wiggle that flesh out of the way. When you're ready, inhale those arms up. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold into it. Hug that long leg. Just breathe here. We're going to start moving with that breath. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold in. Take your time, just move with your breath. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. This is just going to help warm us up into it to help us get really nice and deep. While you're here, if you need to take a few more wiggles, move any little flesh out of the way. Good, just take your time, move with your breath. Good, 2 more, and then we're gonna just stay low and hug it. And the next time that you fold in, stay here, try to focus on that nose going toward your shin, trying to hinge from your hip instead of rounding so much from the back. It's okay if you round a little bit, but just think more about lifting up your chest and folding forward into that leg. When you round, that turns into a back stretch, so we're really wanting to get it deep into your hamstring, into the calf, Achilles heel, arc of your foot. So here, just keep breathing. We have 3 more deep breaths. On the next exhalation, slowly walk yourself up. We're keeping this right leg straight, bending left knee in. And we're just gonna hug it in as close as we can up to us. Give it a nice hug, hook that right elbow onto your knee. And then we're just gonna start looking behind us as we hug this leg in. Twist, you should be twisting nice and deep. Good, wring out that torso like a wet sponge. Hug that elbow in toward the ribs, twist even your eyeballs. Got 5 more deep breaths. Good, stretch even your neck, all those little neck muscles. Chin stays parallel to the ground. 2 more deep breaths. Nice. And on the exhalation, gently unwind. Now we're gonna open up that heart. Cross that left arm over your left knee if you can, or you can just hold on to the leg. And then start looking behind your right shoulder. Use that right hand to help you. Keep your spine nice and long, open up the heart. Shoulders low, good, breathe, 5 breaths. One more deep breath. And the exhalation is going to unwind us, and we're going back into the twist. This time, if you can take your right arm over your left leg, twist, use that left hand to help you twist, and then we have our option to bind. You could use a strap to help you if you want, holding on with your strap. I don't know, let me see if my arms are long enough. Or just bind with your fingers. Try to keep those shoulders low, spine long. Breathe, 5 more deep breaths. And 1 more deep breath in. And the exhalation gently unwinds us. Keep this left knee bent. Extend the right leg out to the side. Reset through the seat bones. If that left knee is popping up, put a block under it. And when you're ready, start hugging in toward that right foot. Use that strap if you need to hook on. And we're just gonna breathe into this. Good, 2 more deep breaths, and then we're gonna add our optional twist. Okay, if you feel good where you're at, you could stay here or keep your left hand onto your right foot and then start looking out to the left, placing your right hand in front of you and gently press that right hand into the ground to look up really deep to the left side. We're breathing 5 breaths here. Good, 1 more deep breath in. And on the exhalation, gently unwind. Find that block again. Now we're gonna take the block under both knees. So our feet are just gonna be in a little bit, maybe closer than your hips. We're gonna start with a back stretch and then we're gonna take it into a hamstring stretch. So inhale the arms up, deep breath in, exhale, reach toward the feet, and here's we're just gonna focus on our back. So think almost like the same stretch that you would get when you're doing a child's pose. If you want, wiggle that flesh out of the way, move side to side, and then try to take that stretch deep from the tailbone all the way up. And just let that chin fall into the chest. You should feel the stretch deep from the tailbone all the way up to the top of your spine. Okay, now we're going to take that block out of the way. We're going to take it deeper into the hamstrings. So try to straighten out your legs, remove that block out of the way, and maybe put a little bit less round in your back and fold forward a little bit more. While you're here, just wiggle side to side to get deeper and then go back into that stretch. That little wiggle movement just helps open up through the pelvic bone. You've got 5 more deep breaths. Keep hugging in. You could use that block on your feet like you're stepping onto the block, or just use your hands or your strap. With each exhalation, try to reach your chin a little bit more toward your shins. Good, 1 more deep breath. And the exhalation slowly brings you right back up. And we're gonna turn ourselves onto our knees in a tabletop position and move through our cat-cow. Just rounding and arcing. Take your time. Here's where you might notice some tension you hadn't noticed before. So just take your time, move through it. Make little movements along the way that feel good for you. And try to really think about your breath. Inhaling into the belly body and exhaling into the back body. And we're going to start adding a little bit of a flow with it. So curl your toes, round your back, and then move it into a downward facing dog. Take a big deep breath in that down dog. And then exhale, lower the knees back down. Exhale all the way into the back body. Inhale, arc the spine. And try to take that inhalation back into the downward facing dog. So just 1 deep inhalation, 1 deep exhalation. The exhalation is the rounding of the spine. The inhalation is the arc into the cow and then into the dog. I'm trying to find space in between the inhalation and exhalation, and just notice. Make your practice your own. If you feel guided to make any movements along the way, keep just moving with that breath. And here in a few breaths, we're going to have a little bit more option to make it a little bit more challenging. So just take a few more rounds like this. I'm going to show you your option is to hover your knees off the ground. Instead of fully touching the knees, hover the knees and move back into that same breath motion of inhaling into the dog and then exhaling into the cat. Inhaling cow, dog. Exhaling cat without touching your knees to the ground. Or if you want to touch those knees to the ground, that's perfectly fine too. Just keep moving with your breath at your own pace. We've got 5 more breaths. And then we're going to stay in that down dog. Good, 2 more. Last one. And then stay in your downward facing dog. Option to walk your dog here. Take your time, take it nice and slow. Belly in, back straight, fingers wide. Good, just keep pedaling out those legs at whatever pace works for you. And sometimes we're different from day to day, practice to practice. We might feel guided to do one thing, one practice, and another thing, the other practice. Just listen to your body. It's going to talk to you if you're going to listen. And bending both knees down. Lift up the heels into a lifted down dog, and then set those heels down. So we're bending both knees down. See if you can hover off the ground to get into downward facing dog with heels lifted, lower heels down. Keep moving with that. Lower knees down, try not to fully touch. Lift into down dog with heels lifted, and then lower those heels down. And kind of naturally you'll lift up your heels when you come into that tabletop position. Down dog, heels lifted, and then heels down. Just keep moving in this motion, trying not to totally touch your knees if possible. Good, 3 more breaths in this round. One more. And now we're gonna bend both knees, shift your weight back, gaze forward, and try to jump forward. And we're gonna go back into it. Jump into a plank. Come into down dog. Lower heels down. Bend knees. Shift the weight back. Jump forward. Back into the plank. If you don't want to jump, you can step. Plank or down dog with heels lifted, lower heels down. Knees come down. Shift the weight back. Gaze forward. Jump forward. Just at your own pace, practice your jumps. Forward, down dog, and back. Moving from plank to down dog to forward fold. Good. If you feel guided, just pause anywhere. If you want to pause in your plank, in your down dog, or in your forward fold. We've got 3 more breaths. And we'll all meet in our forward fold. Stay here in your forward fold, and then take the elbows onto or your hands onto the elbows, and just sway side to side. Keeping that belly in. Just release your head from any tension. Release the shoulders. Breathe. And come back into a neutralized spine. Bend just your right knee. Just the right knee bends. Left leg stays straight. Try to keep that left leg straight as you hug in left leg. So kind of like what we were doing before when we were in the seated staff pose. We're just bending right knee, left knee stays straight. Hug into that left leg. Just fold into it, breathe. Good, keep reaching your nose toward the knee. 3 more deep breaths. Now we're going to keep our right hand, same side as bent knee, onto the mat. If you want, you can put a block under it. Raise that left arm up. So if your hand can easily touch onto the ground, it's right hand on the ground, right knee bent, left arm extends up, left leg stays straight. Try to gaze up to the left. Keep breathing, good. Open up through the chest. Keep extending those arms nice and long. 3 more deep breaths, good. On your exhalation, left arm lowers down. Take that left hand under your left shoulder. If you want, put that block under there. And we're twisting other way. Right arm comes up, look to the right knee stays bent. 2 more deep breaths. On the exhalation, lower that right arm down. So here, kind of like, again, when we were seated, you can have the option to do the same thing. Or if you want to bind, thread the right arm between the legs and take your arms behind you. Or you could have that strap connecting you also. You can use that strap or your hands. 5 more deep breaths, wherever you're at. On the exhalation, gently release. Have your block near you. And you can put your hands on your block or onto the mat, and we're just going to walk it out. Bend one knee and the other knee, hands on the block or the mat, whatever feels comfortable for you. Or you could even just have your hands onto your legs, just as long as they're not on the knees. Just walk it out. Try to space out your feet if they're not already in the distance of your hips. Okay, so we had our right knee bent before. So now we're going to straighten out our right leg, left knee bent. Start hugging into that right leg. Or if you weren't with me, just make sure you do your opposite side. Hug it in. Breathe. 5 breaths here. Just breathing deeply into that right long leg. Left leg is bent. All right, now if you want to, place that block under your right hand. Bring the left arm up. Or if you don't need the block, just place that right hand under your right shoulder. Stay here, breathe. One more deep breath. On the exhalation, lower the left arm under your shoulder. Put your block there if you want. And right arm comes up. Stay here, breathe. Good, 2 more deep breaths. Now you have option to stay here, or if you want to bind, thread that left arm through the legs and hold on to your fingers or the strap. You can option to stay there with the arms up or bind. 5 more deep breaths. If you're binding, try to look up, open up the shoulder. And on your exhalation, gently unwind. Place the hands back onto the mat or on your block and go back into walking out. Walk out. Bend those knees, shift your hips, belly in. Good. And then we're going to straighten up both legs and we're just going to try to hug in as deeply as we can. Just fold into it, forward fold. If you want, you could even step onto your hands with the soles of your feet onto the palms of your hands and just focus on hugging the nose into the knee just like we were doing before. Good, 2 more deep breaths. And on your exhalation, take your hands in a short stop position. So we're just going to place the forearms onto the legs. Put a little bend in your knees, and the purpose here is to just make sure we don't come up too quickly, because all that blood was going down into our head, so we're just going to take a little bit of time letting that blood rush back down. All right, now we're going to start putting a little buoyancy in our knees and sway those arms side to side. Have fun with it. Good, yeah. Keep swaying. Put that buoyancy in the knees and breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now we're going to come to a standing position. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. And then start trying to sit into this. Bend that left knee. Bring the palms to your heart center. Keep your right foot flexed. We're just at 5 breaths here, so just take it slow, as low as you want to go. Look at something that's not moving. Breathe. Good. Nice job. One more deep breath. And 1. Good. Slowly come up. Now other side. Cross that left ankle over your right knee. Make sure that left foot stays flexed. And when you're ready, start lowering down. Try to look at something not moving. Just breathe. Focus. 5 breaths. Two more deep breaths. And on the exhalation, slowly come up. Take your arms out to the side. And we're just going to twist. Side to side. Just let the momentum of your body help you. Should feel kind of fun and childlike. Just let your arms naturally kind of do what they want to do. Good. Keep moving with that breath. Spine stays nice and long. And now we're going to try to take it a little bit slower. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Really focus on that breath. Exhaling, twisting. Inhaling, center. Good. 2 more each way. And bringing it back to center, palms face up. Stay here just a moment. And close your eyes, or just relax your eyes. Ground in towards the soles of your feet. Say to yourself or out loud, you're all muted so no one can hear you. 0 ground. Imagine your energy going into the 0 point, into the earth. Breathe into it. And then say to your mind, 0 source. And all that energy shoots up through your body, goes into the 0 source point. And then say into your mind, 0 heart. And that energy meets in your heart center. And on the next inhalation, inhale the arms up, palms touch. Exhale, bring it into your heart center and cross your dominant leg over, whatever your dominant leg is. And then slowly try not to use your hands as you lower down. Good job, you guys. Very nice. All right, now we're just gonna keep our block with us and we're gonna come onto our back with the knees bent. Take that block, put it under your seat bone. So lift up and just put it under your tailbone. Let your arms come out long, palms facing up. Relax your breath, relax your eyes. Just feel the gravity of the earth, sinking in. Start breathing into it. One more deep breath here. On the exhalation, lift up your seat so you can take that block and lower your hip bones all the way to the ground. Let your legs extend long. And we're going to take the same block, put it behind your shoulder blades. So remember, there's different heights to the block. Whatever feels comfortable, if you want the medium, low, or high. But focus here so that your head can touch the ground, that your shoulders are off the ground and your heart is lifted. And just stay here a moment, breathing into your heart center. You should feel relaxed. That block should be right behind the shoulder blades. Just breathe into your heart. Now, if you like where the block is, or if you want to put it back under your hips, feel free to do that, or you can remove the block out of your way for your Savasana. Whatever feels good for you. If you'd like to put a sweater, a blanket. And we're just going to breathe. Letting your breath get slow, heavy, long and deep. Just feeling nice and relaxed. Let your mind come to the 0 point. The presence of now. Feeling aware, yet relaxed. Having that body awareness connected to the earth and to the source. Like the waves of the ocean that go in and out. Our breath moves in and out. We are connected with the oneness. And just like the tides, our emotions can ebb and flow, go up and down. And the polarity of the earth, positive and the negative, keeps us balanced. By knowing what we don't want, we know what we do want. Knowing what feels good. Knowing that it feels good to feel good. And feeling good is good. Just begin making small little movements. Whatever wants to move first. Let it wiggle, let it sway. Start bringing your awareness back to the presence of the space around you. When you're ready, hug your knees into your chest. Gently rocking side to side. Massaging through your spine. Coming to your right side in your seat pose. Using that left hand to press you up into seated position. And on your next inhalation, inhale the arms all the way up, palms touch. Exhale into your heart center. 2 more times, up and around. Inhale all the love, joy, appreciation. And bring it into your heart center. 1 more time. Into the heart. And namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you.